Game Dev Arena. We have day 24 happening right now. Today I was a pretty busy bee this morning getting things done, and we're on the home stretch to that single player experience, and hopefully beyond this month I can get into making it a multiplayer experience, but we're getting really close. So basically what I have implemented today, this morning, was working with enemies, getting some AI stuff done. It's definitely very basic and simple, but we're going to keep working on hopefully getting things taken care of. But we can take a look at what I have so far. So here's our player. Previous video you saw enemies around. Well, now our enemies actually populate from the falls once the player has taken a resource. So now we can see our enemy there. It's going to chase after the player as long as the player is within their little trigger area and their little chase, or I call it the follow trigger. So as long as the player is within the follow trigger for the enemy, it will stay there. As soon as the player leaves said area, then the enemy will go after the base. So let's see if we can get the enemy to go towards the base. The other thing that I have added to the game right now, before we used to have to where you could take care of the resource by hitting Z. Now I've actually added a punch animation as well. So now the player can actually punch the resources to take them out. Let's see where, see, so the enemy is coming towards our base to take care of the base, and that's applicable for all of the enemies. So all of the enemies from their respective falls, when I take a resource from there, there's a certain time limit. It'll produce or spawn the enemy, and the enemy automatically is going towards the base unless the player is within its follow zone. Once the player enters their follow zone, then as you can see, the player will have to face off against the enemy, but we can, okay, we should have been able to take care of the enemy. Oh, I know why. Okay, so let me show you with the electrical, because I haven't updated the code for the rest of the enemies. I've only done it with the electricity one. So we can see here, we press the C key, and bam, able to take out the enemy. I haven't updated the other codes for the other monsters yet, so even if I press the C to do the player's melee attack, as you can see, it won't take them out unless it's the electrical enemy right now. So that's why we see that. We can come back over here. You can see we have there, and now they'll just keep coming for the base unless they come find me. See, get out of their follow space. So you can see kind of what I've been working with so far. So got a little AI. The electrical enemy is able to be taken out by the player via its punch. I still need to work on the elemental resources. I think for the initial iteration for the game, the elemental resources that we have in our little capsule here is going to be projectiles, whereas certain projectiles will work better against other projectiles. So I got to figure out that whole circle as well. But yeah, we're gonna keep trucking along. I got to do some extra UI work too. So, but yeah, that's what I have. I'm gonna be working this last week. I'm gonna hunker down and try to get as many things as I can done, and then we'll see when my next video will be at this point. So 31st is next Wednesday. So maybe I'll post one a week from now to see my final update. I will do little screenshots here and there, maybe little videos here and there on Twitter. So you can find me on there. The should have a link in the description. But if not, you can just look up at VIGMU2. So VIGMU with the number 2 all together, lowercase, and you can find me on Twitter. But with that, there's nothing else that I want to show off. That's what I have so far. So I'll keep working, see what I can get done before the end of this month. You won't get any update videos until the 31st, but you will see continuous updates on my X account, not Twitter anymore, on my X account, so at VigMu2. But with that, there's nothing else that I wanted to say. Leave a like or a comment if you want to comment anything. If you like what you see, leave a like. But for now, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you guys on the 31st. So with that, it's game over.